Let's go, man. What you doing over there? He nervous. He nervous.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. For the right to head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58, it's NFC Championship time. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Here we go.
Right to the air is Willis. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Williams, the man in motion left. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. He'll be taken down well behind the line. I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Willis will look to pass again here. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Get him.
Another return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Going right back to Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. But really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the 1st down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Panther Street! Panther Street! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Go Street! Go!
On 2nd and 12, Willis, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ryan!
3rd down, it's Willis. Going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away.
Knock his block off. Let's go.
52 yards. There the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. comes out here, Charles. Maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it. But maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw.
Oh,
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have the Bears first down.
Come on, man.
Get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
yeah, I got that. Let me get that.
It's in a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Let me get that. I got it.
Baker with a pick. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? When these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made.
Do what got us here. Let's go, man. Let's get in our back.
The downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Willis. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for LA. 53 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach it. Do you do it?
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect we're going to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button.
Touchdown! Trey McKinney, 28 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to...
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now Lawrence on third and long. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. Play action. Here's Willis. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On second down, it's Taylor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Oh, man. Hey.
He had the distance, but
make that
good. Wide to the right. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They go play action with Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something.
Oh, man.
Side here, taking him by
Read that shit.
touchdown, Chicago.
Maybe
that is the boost that this offense needed.
Oh, almost had it. He snuck it past.
Comes this
He threw
big
it the
shot
right way.
here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
Get it.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Come on, let's go, baby.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to give it back.
Second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Come on, run it. Run it. Come on.
Again, it'll be Akers. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cam Akers, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I got to kill him.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start from scratch here, so to speak, 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aaron Donald.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
After the sack on 1st down, Willis. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Is that what I think it is?
And they'll send Williams in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Willis.
one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
You got to get in the bag a little bit.
Have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
How many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. What a juke.
Get in the bag a little bit.
And they're able to work this across.
Get in the bag a little bit. You got to turn
And
that.
this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the
Got
first
him.
half. So how about the play call there?
I'm glad he
Sometimes if you
scored
can't
14.
protect,
Well,
you
me
got
up. Let's go.
screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Oh, what?
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Again, Willis to throw.
This is caught by Williams.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Willis out of the gun.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down.
Bruh, come on.
That will be incomplete as well.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. Field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
How about that? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown.
I see you, Cam.
Fooled everyone, including us.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And he takes a
big, bro.
Release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw.
Yeah. Let's go.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Baker with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
I'll turn off
First and 10, it's Willis. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
This is my play, man.
Williams, the man in motion left. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Willis, he's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Chris Watkins, as the 1st half is winding down. And the Rams will extend their lead here just before halftime. And oh, it's blocked. The Bears pick it up.
But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point. A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Akers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Lock it, lock it.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
On the ready.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Lawrence. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here's Willis. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 3.
Third down, it's Willis. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
Right back to the air again with Willis. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
19 tight. Warriors 17.
Second down, here's Willis.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Willis on the sneak.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
There may be a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Now Willis.
Pass incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Third and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Willis on 3rd and goal.
This is caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Jonathan Taylor.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Rams have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
On first down, Lawrence. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Well, we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Lawrence will throw.
And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Loaded.
And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who have gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Deltha O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Taylor.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Gadget plays. What Gadget plays? Like NFL football. What Gadget plays?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. As on both sidelines, we're staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. Flush to his right. Brian Burns.
Ain't no safety.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing the second in a bundle. Lawrence from his end zone.
Get on.
Metcalf. He's got room past
Right there, man.
He goes again. He's in the
Right
30.
there, man.
10, 5, touchdown, Chicago.
Good.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter, and don't look now. They're
Dude,
right
you're
back
right
in this
there.
game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
I knew it.
And now that lead
I knew it.
is down to just one score.
I called it. I knew it. Yeah.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Willis breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 1st down, Willis. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Second and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
This out quickly to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds.
That's a touchdown. Come on.
First and goal. There's a pickup of 14.
Oh,
How about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Willis on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Rams are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
This possession means so much for them. They got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
To throw again is Lawrence. He's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their head that they're thinking about getting a field goal. They want to get it to the end zone.
Tom is against you right now.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
On second and 11 now. Lawrence.
What?
Incomplete.
Come on, man.
A nice
I ran
job
the route for
bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On third down, Lawrence.
Don't do it. I'm on that. Give me that. Oh, my goodness.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move.
That's a pick, man. I'm done.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence, open man here, Sims complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Complete to Cam Sims. And it's 3rd down.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I got to play.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
I'm out of here.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
We out of here, baby. I got a gather play team. Let's go, man. We out of here.
Get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot
baby.
on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We got to end this in Rams fashion.
On 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Willis looking to throw it. To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
Roughing the passer.
Not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
First and 10, it's Willis.
Man, why are you in my way, man?
Adrian Amos with a
No
pick.
way,
The
man.
Bears are going to take possession of the football.
2-score game here in the 4th,
man.
and that pick,
Walk
it kind
away,
of keeps the
dude.
door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder
Dang, I
about
had
their
it right where I
strategy,
wanted
because
it,
with a
man. This
2-score
is all in
lead,
my way.
you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He's taken down. And a
Y'all ain't
timeout
scoring,
coming
huh?
in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if
I'm
you get
going,
4
man.
sacks a game, you're feeling
I'm
really
going.
good. Now they have
I'm
6
going.
as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
I'm on DK.
On 2nd down, here's
I'm
Lawrence.
going.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh,
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And they just took a timeout
want that DK
with 2
one-on-one.
seconds to go.
That's
This
what
one
I want.
obviously decided.
Piss me off.
Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Watch out. Watch out. I got DK.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He'll air this one out deep for Sims.
And that will be incomplete. As
Woo.
time has run
Super Bowl, baby.
on this football game.
The Rams are Super Bowl bound as champions of the NFC. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night.
Mistakes. That's what killed it. 7. Shut down. I think that is down. Wow. Never got shut down too. Heck yeah.
Oh, you're done? You're off the phone?
Huh? Yup. Boom, your entire team earns 2,500 XP. Let's get it.